Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I'll be giving you my Lucky15 predictions for today's horse racing action. Apologies there hasn't been much action on this channel over the past few days. Been really busy in that with work at Sky, and also as well as at Sandown on Saturday, and also as well there hasn't been too much to fancy really, because obviously we had the boycott going on, so it's really been hard in the last week or so to get our teeth really stuck in stuff. But this channel is going to be action packed this week. We're doing today's selections, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday I'll be doing in-depth previews, selecting a horse for each one of the 7 races every day at the Taunton Festival, like we did last year and also the year before that. Our channel now is going to be about to celebrate its 2-year-old birthday. Started it back at the Shantung Festival in 2017, so we've done really well so far. But if you haven't done so already and you've been watching for a while, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Really appreciate all your support you've given me so far. But without further ado, we'll quit me waffling on and we'll get into the selections. And we go to the 240 at Stratford today with our first tip with a horse called Capricieux. This horse is 11-4 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Gary Moore. Sean Houlihan is booked for the ride, claims a handy £3 here. Now this horse actually bolted up last time at Fontwell in pretty good style, was running from the front, got an uncontested lead and had too much for him in the end. Now for a mark of 110 today in this novice's handicap, I still think he's got a bit further scope off that mark. Also as well, he's got relatively more experience than some of his rivals today, and in a race like this I think that always pays dividends. And for me at 11-4 I could definitely see him going really close, and I think he's the one they've all got to beat. We then go to the 350 at Plumpton with a horse I've been meaning to put up a few times recently, and that's because unfortunately I haven't put her up before because she's been a non-runner. She was meant to run in a listed race at Doncaster recently, but she got pulled out, and that horse is Shantung for Lucy Wadham, and Maxine Tizier's in the saddle today, claiming £5 off. Been doing well with this stable of late, and Lucy Wadham's horses are running really well. She had a 5-timer of wins in the space of a few weeks recently, so she's definitely been worth paying attention to her horses. But I thought 5-2 today, with this horse making her handicap debut, she could be well handicapped and well treated in this field. She won well at Lingfield in her maiden hurdle, and her latest run at Warwick has been really boosted. The second horse of Emma Lavelles has won, and she finished behind a nice horse of Nicky Henderson's, who they think a lot of. So I just thought today this was a lot more easier company. They've been meaning to run her in some listed races, but I think today with the softish ground as well, that definitely help. Shantung is the one again they've all got to beat. We then go to Taunton for the 4 o'clock with a horse called Achille. This horse is 5-2 bookmakers at the moment, trained for the informed Venetia Williams. She had a treble on Saturday between Hereford and Sandown. Hugh Nugent as well has been riding well, claims a handy £7 here. This horse is 2 out of 2 in its last couple of starts, winning at Exeter and at Sandown. I think it goes best when it's going right-handed, which Taunton is a right-handed track. Those wins at Exeter has been franked recently, with the 4th place Philip Hobbs horse coming out to win at Sandown the other day. And also as well, the Sandown win, a couple of the horses that are finishing behind have run some good races since to make the frame in other races. So that's really good form. And I think Achille today, if the ground can remain on the good to soft side of things, I think will take a lot of beating. So that's going to be my selection there. We then go with our final tip to the bumper, or the first bumper, in the 440 at Stratford with a horse called Shang, not to be confused with Shantung, but Tang. And this horse is 9-4 bookmakers currently at the moment, trained by Emma Lavelle. Aidan Coleman's booked for the ride. Now this horse finished 3rd at Exeter last time out, where the form's actually been boosted. The second place horse that day ran in a really good bumper at Seville, where there was a few nice types in that race, so the form has been boosted to somewhat of an extent. Also as well, the run at Chepstow, even though this horse did finish quite a few lengths behind the winner that day, that winner was Silver Forever, who's a really highly rated mare for Paul Nicholls, been running in some decent races recently, and the form of that race at Chepstow's worked out quite well. So I just thought today Emma Lavelle's team have found a nice opportunity for this horse to get his head finally in front, and I think this is the one they've all got to beat. So they're my tips for today's horse racing action. If you haven't done so already, like I said earlier, please subscribe to the YouTube channel for more horse racing videos, and also as well not to miss out those Cheltenham videos, which will be uploaded later on tonight, and will be uploaded every night before each day's racing. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also as well, you can follow me on Twitter as well. My handle is at Lucky15, and that's all I got to say. So please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners today, and we'll be seeing you soon.